Hi again, my name is Rebel and I'm the Rebel Reseller, and today I'm doing the second half of my what solds for last weekend, which was October 14th through the 16th. It was a very slow weekend, and then I tell you, ups and downs, because this weekend has been probably one of my best weekends in a very, very long time. So, you know, we just got to keep going with the flow. I noticed yesterday though on eBay, first I looked at a screen and it had added like Canadian currency to the screen. And then I also noticed on another screen something else had been changed. So I do think eBay's messing with stuff still. And sometimes when that happens, you know, we see a diminished, sales. So I don't know, but this weekend, yay. So I'll share all that with you guys next week. So let's go ahead and get, I only have, let's see, Mercari, Posh, and eBay. I had nothing on Etsy, but then I think I've had like 3 sales since last weekend on Etsy. I've been trying to get more stuff listed on there. All right, let's get started. First, my other platforms, not eBay, because everything starts on eBay for me, so I have over 10,000 listings there. But I have slowly but surely been cross-listing. I've only been doing it maybe 2 years, so, and I've done some quits and restarts, but my other platforms definitely don't do as well. It is what it is. But I will keep persisting because I'll show you I had better sales on Poshmark. But Mercari, for some reason, I have been trying to end a lot of my old listings on there and get them relisted. So I've been using List Perfectly to do that. But, I've let it go for a while, so it's going to take a while to get them more current. Because, I talk about this quite often. We have to be active. Our listings need to be, current. That's why on eBay, I monthly do the end and sell similar, which eBay has stated is part of the algorithm. The fresh listings are the ones that are going to get pushed up the most. So that's what I'm trying to figure out with Posh and Mercari. Etsy's something different because, we have to pay to get it listed on there. So I'm not messing with those listings, but I may, I have started decreasing the prices, hoping that kind of pushes it up in the algorithm on there also. But one sell on Mercari last weekend was this Kohl's Snoopy. I took a best offer of, or an offer of $6 for it. You'll notice on here I took a whole lot of offers just trying, and I sent a whole lot of offers just trying to get stuff going. I had 4 Poshmark sales. These were Levi's $5.29 denim jeans for women. They sold for $13. This Eeyore plush with the soft embroidered eyes, he sold for $16. This is an LA Dodgers koala bear, vintage. It sold for $13. And this Columbia women's shirt sold for $12. All right, now eBay. Starting with clothes on eBay too. These are Nike Golf men's polo shirt, sold for best offer of $10. This is Stuffins. I talk about them a lot when they have a whole series out of Rudolph and Frosty the Snowman and just some of those older cartoons. This was a Dallas Cowboys Rowdy doll, 10-inch. It sold for $8.96. You'll see right here it says 10% sale. This week I started, or last Sunday, I started a sale so that everything that's $9.95 or less is on 20% sale. I just want to see what kind of results I'm going to get from that. So I've sold quite a bit, but nothing like I thought I would. So I might keep continuing that and start doing different levels for different prices, just trying to get some of the older inventory moved. This is Animal Alley, just a cute black dog. It sold for best offer of $10. Louis Galoob Star Wars Stormtrooper playset. This is kind of similar to Polly Pocket, but for the boys. It did not have any figures or accessories for it. It did open up and have a little playset on the inside. It sold for $9.86. This is a Culinaire Rocket Chef 2-speed manual food processor. I think these are very popular with RVers and campers because you can still chop up food manually. It sold for $22.45. I think we picked it up at a yard sale for like $2 or $3. This was a viewer sale, so thank you very much, Sherry. She bought this Disney Good Dinosaur Cave Boy. He sold for $6.26. I don't mind the low dollar sales. If you're new to my channel, I talk about this in a previous video. I'm going to do it again for this year, but last year my sales that were, I want to say $8.99 or less for the entire year paid my mortgage. And as you can see, I do sell a lot of things over that price, but I'm not afraid to list that the low dollar stuff because it all adds up. Now, this was a Squishmallows Hershey's Kisses Rabbit. Now, when I listed this, I bought it earlier this year. I bought, I think, 9 of them for $50. Most of them were like for Claire's. I don't think this one was. The person I bought them for did work for Claire's, and she had a bunch, but she would only sell me the 9. But when I listed it, there wasn't any others listed, and I didn't have Worth Point at the time. I do now. So when I got a $50 offer, I went back in. I always stress, if you get a low offer, don't just be like, oh, that makes me mad. Go check your comps, because you never know if you've had it listed for a while where it is. Yes, you might be, having to follow the train down, but sometimes it's just the way the market is. You got to go with the flow. You could wait and see if it's going to sell later when everybody else sells out, or just go ahead and take a $50 offer on something that you bought. It pays for the whole lot at this point. And I've already sold some of the others, so it's pure profit for me. Just, yeah, take it as an opportunity to go check your comps. Now this sold very quickly. This is a Bratz baby doll, 13-inch. She had lots of condition issues, as you can see I've put up here in the comments. She had marks and discoloration. She didn't have her bottle. But just see this on her arms, on her chin. There was just lots of issues. I just decided to go ahead and list her. This was a free to me. A friend was moving and just gave me a whole bunch of toys. So she sold for $14. I think the same day I listed her. This is one of those melted popcorn type decorations. It said Noel on it. I took a best offer of $12. It had some discoloration, so I just decided I'm going to move it. I think I bought 2 different sets at a yard sale, $3 or $4. I can't remember. I think I showed the last one in the previous What Sold video. This is the second one. It was for Camo Force. It sold for a best offer of $15. I've very much been utilizing the make offers. I usually get probably 50 to 150 a day. I do a whole lot of end and sell similars, and those tend to get right on the make offer. So, definitely be using that. This is a Gund Gray Hippo Plush 6-inch from $19.99, sold for $8.96. Unpainted bisque ceramic figures. These were squirrels kind of dressed up like Thanksgiving pilgrims. I listed them where I wanted, and I got a best offer of $12. I'm okay with that. I think I bought a bunch of these in a fill-a-box, at the last day of an estate sale. This Krebs blown glass Christmas tree topper, I bought 2 of them at an estate sale. I want to say I paid $1 or $2 for them. This is the first one to sell. I took a best offer of $19 for it. Those make me nervous to ship. This is another viewer sale, so thank you very much, Wayne. Wayne bought 2 puzzles, $11 each, best offer. So I always appreciate when I get buyer sales. Don't forget, I do have a coupon. Does not work with offers, but if you want to purchase stuff, I always have sales running. Just use the coupon code, the Rebel Reseller. No. Robert will put the code, I think it's Rebel Reseller 10, to get a 10% off for all viewers who purchase stuff from my store. I think that's what it is. But Robert will put the code up on the screen for you, and it's down in the description. Levi's 559 men's jeans sold for best offer of $12. Tycho Sesame Street Elmo hand puppet. He sold for $8.96. I like to pick up the hand puppets for Winnie the Pooh and the Sesame Street, but be careful with those eyes. They're plastic, and a lot of times they're very discolored. I tend to leave them if they're very discolored. This one didn't have that issue. Aurora multicolored snake. I usually pick these up when we're doing our sourcing trips, when I'm buying tons of plush. They always seem to sell for me, these fake snakes. This one sold for $8.96. Told you, a whole lot of stuff under $10. Rockin' Republic women's jeans, size 14, sold for $14, best offer. Most of these that are whole numbers like this, I have sent out the offers for them, just trying to get stuff moving. This is Zakumi, the leopard plush. I guess he was the mascot for the South Africa 2010 Olympics. He sold for $11.66. He sold very quickly, within a couple days of listing him. Halloween. This was a Walmart fiber optic witch. I didn't even put Halloween in the description. That's funny. I catch this stuff all the time. This sold for best offer of $25. Disney Jack Skellington Nightmare Before Christmas plush. Sold for best offer of $7.50. Thai Pluffies. I buy them all. Some of them are my bread and butter. Some of them sell for a whole lot. I think I sold like a Dangles monkey for, you know, 40s, 50s maybe. I don't remember. But I like to pick them up. They're just very sweet. This one was from 2002. His name was Puddle. He sold for best offer of $15. And then this is another viewer sale. This is from Alicia. Thank you. Went in and just bought several different things for me. She finished off my Smithsonian Wizard of Oz ornaments that I picked up at the Highway 127, and just some other Christmassy and a jacket. Spent $61 on 6 items. So thank you very much for shopping in my store. And then this sold for $8. Again, I always try to stress, if it doesn't have a tag and you don't know the manufacturer, just use all the keywords that you could think of. It still sells. It might just take a while. And like this, I had it listed. You know, a lot of times I list stuff $9.95, $14.95, $19.95, especially if I can't find comps on it. And I got a best offer of $8 for it, so I went ahead and took it. I'm okay with the low dollar offers because, you know, I didn't have comps to go with this, and I'm sure I picked this up relatively cheaply, probably $1 or less. All right, that was it. Like I said, this week has been crazy good. You know, there were a lot of high days, a few low days, but the high days have been really great. So I hope all of your sales are doing great also. You know, I watch a lot of YouTubers, and I see a lot of Facebook posts about, you know, some people are doing really well. That there's others saying that there's server issues, which I keep getting kicked out of eBay, so I wonder what's going on there. But and I you know, my screens won't refresh, and I have to like clear my cache and re-log in, and then everything seems to be fine. But you know, just keep doing what you can do, the things that you can control. Run your sales, keep listing, do promoted listings, you know, end and sell similar. You know, after doing the end and sell similar for about a year now, I think last year during fourth quarter was when the auction professor came out with, you know, do this and it's going to help your sales. And I've been on that bandwagon since last year this time, and it really does make a difference. Get your stuff relisted. You know, start lowering your prices if it's been listed a really long time. Do some sales. Like I'm messing around with sales. I know Bolo Buddies just did a coupon where it was buy one get one 25% off second. I might try that. I've not tried that before. Just mess around with the stuff. See what you can do to see what works best for your situation, your store. All right, I need to get to work. I've been under the weather for a few days, so I haven't really been processing anything. If you guys could see my floor, you can see a little bit of it over here. This was stuff that we picked up at the Prison to Profit, so I need to make a haul video on that to see, you know, I know I can make enough to, I know I'm going to make enough on the stuff that I sourced during that weekend to pay for the entire trip. So, you know, I just want to show you some of the stuff. And it was so much fun to go back to a Goodwill bins. I haven't been in many, many, many months. So, yeah. All right, let's get to work. Bye.